couple of folks that are using the railroad tracks as kind of a way to move through these neighborhoods. Folks at this point just trying to get out any way that they can. We talked to some other guys who they're just around the bend here that they say one of the guys in the boat has family down this way that has been stuck in their house. They're now without electricity. He said, you know, they had no idea how bad it was going to get, so they didn't evacuate when they had the chance. Now they're taking a boat in to go get them. And another gentleman who we came across, he was actually using a piece of styrofoam to kind of float around. He had a business back here to try to turn off make sure the power was off and check on things back here. Obviously a lot of businesses hurting. We talked to Mike Manning just a few minutes ago talking about flooding in the food bank here. So, you know, a lot of folks hurting, and at this point, folks just trying to get out any way that they can. They're not necessarily waiting for people to come to them. They're using any way they can, if that's walking along the railroad tracks. Not necessarily something that we're going to recommend, though, because the water is rising here, and the current is pretty swift, and it is washing, the steps are very precarious. So we definitely wouldn't recommend anybody getting out here and walking this area. Certainly if you're high and dry, stay there. And again, kind of use some of those numbers that we've been broadcasting. If you need help, the lines have been busy. It's going to take some time. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who need help at this point, but that's kind of what we're seeing here on Choctaw and Sherwood as evacuations continue with the National Guard and their high water vehicles down the road, and then folks who are just floating out the best that they can right here. Don and Greg.
You know, Liz, what that brings up is they were talking about how they might have to, or they will have to go through and inspect a lot of the bridges, and that's already started. We've heard different reports about what's being washed away, but Liz was showing you there, they're going to have to go back and inspect some of the railroad tracks there, because obviously a train going through there, and the foundation.
It looked like the water was higher on one side and not on the other, and that's why you're getting all that rush. It's almost acting like a little pipe.
It really was. Absolutely. Okay, let's check in now with Paul Rivera. He's filed a report for us from the Florida Avenue area, I believe. Check in with Paul from the Red Town News Network.
Yeah, guys, we've been seeing several trucks with boats passing through here on this side street right next to Florida Avenue. And I say side street because Baton Rouge Police has all of this eastbound traffic on Florida kind of blocked off. There's a whole lot of water here in this area. And if we take a look to my right over here, there's still a street just feet away that is covered with water. Now, earlier we were trying to get through these neighborhoods, and just about every street that we would turn on had some sort of water on it. Now, the good news is that in some parts, the water seems to be going down. We're going to take a boat out on Goodwood Drive that saw a good bit of flooding, but that's since gone down. So, you know, so much so that these boats were starting to get stuck in this area. So we'll definitely be out here. It's been raining off and on, and we'll be sure to keep you guys updated as these conditions do develop and they continue. Reporting in Baton Rouge for WAFB 9 News, I'm Paul Rivera. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Paul. And he was on Florida Boulevard.
Yeah, and Paul, we appreciate that. I mean, you got a little...
Yeah, see, if you have the WAP News app, it sends push alerts, and this says, Governor Edwards authorizes National Guard to rescue residents stranded on I-12 with 40 high-water vehicles and 4 Black Hawk helicopters.
So those people there, plenty of you have been calling and worried about what was going on I-12 and the folks who were stranded there. That's exactly what is happening there. They'll be able to send a lot of folks in to help them out. Someone who has been watching the roads, Johnny Newsom, of course.
I just got off the phone with State Police Troop. We have I-10 in the background. I-10, this is I-10 eastbound going toward Gonzales. The left lane is still closed. The right lane is still closed there. I-10 westbound coming from Gonzales to Baton Rouge is still closed, and they're getting off at Highway 73 in Prairieville and Highway 30. What I wanted to do is go to the Sky computer if you guys could be north. All right, let me kind of orient you with this. This is the North Edge of Lake Pontchartrain. This is I-12, and I-12 at US 190, and goes, here's 190 right there. All right, here's I-50.